Hello everybody, my name is Anthony. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we have this, like, we have a war plan against Poland right now. We can actually modify this at least a little bit, because I realize you don't need to have it kind of in a continuous kind of like border, like how we kind of have it set up here, how it kind of goes from our border up and around and back to our border. If you look over here, like what we did with in Spain, it doesn't actually, make a perfect line, because obviously there's only 2 brigades, so we can't really do it perfectly. And we actually did take Madrid for the Spanish, so that's good for us. So we'll just go over here with I guess, yeah, you guys will edit the front line. Or is this front line okay? I think for the most part this front line's actually fine. Purple, which is this army down here, right? Yeah, okay. So let's edit your offensive line. Are you purple over here? I don't know where purple... Okay, no, purple's this guy. Oh, so these guys actually aren't even in the defensive line. They're on the front line. Yeah, so these should be there. So we go to this offensive line. Instead of having it kind of do the full circle, just kind of delete all of it. Delete, delete, delete. Delete basically every single plan that we have in Poland. I mean, this is probably like the 3rd time I've kind of messed around with trying to get this done, but we should probably have it be proper. So first things first, we are going to have it want to kind of go like this up to Warsaw, so that'll be our first push, and then from there, we're going to do a second offensive line like that, and then obviously after that we are going to go for a full border with Russia here. So then Orange, their first offensive line is obviously going to be, well, first things first, push up to the river, up to Warsaw. Yeah, so you just kind of do that, and then after you're done there, you're going to want to push your way up here, and then after that you're going to want to push your way up to the border like that. Well, I mean, without going through the Soviet territory, obviously. Yeah, but you guys are just going to basically make your way like this. And then Teal over here, your first offensive line is going to be kind of like what it was before. You're going to go like this. No, actually, you're not going to go like... No, you will. You go like this. And then you'll kind of push your way south until eventually you meet up with the border with Romania. So that's basically our offensive plan for Poland. This area I still think is basically alright. Yeah, then you're here. You're these guys. Yeah, so once again, delete these plans because they're still kind of bad. Yeah, so you just push up to Amsterdam. You guys will push your way through Belgium. Can I have you go to Luxembourg as well? Yeah, you guys just kind of do that. There we go. Fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of Belgian troops, so we can't really do an offensive push through Belgium or Amsterdam at the moment. But other than that, we should be okay. If actually, these guys are also kind of bad. Delete this army and just kind of have them go across the island. So that should be fine for now. We are still fabricating claims on Poland. They will be finished. It goes by what day? It's going to take an entire year for us to actually get the claims ready. So maybe can we just cancel it? Like, maybe we shouldn't actually spend all of our points on that, because we still have the Danziger War at some point down here. So you know what? Yeah, cancel justification. I don't know. Will we get our points back if we do this? Daily increase 1. I'm gonna just cancel it. I think we lost a lot of power from that, but that's fine. We're also going to need at least some people to go into the Czech Republic. Well, this isn't the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia. Austria, you don't need to worry about. We're still training troops, right? We are. I don't think we're getting enough supplies, though, sadly enough. producing. Maybe we can just kind of adjust our lend-lease to the Spanish over here. Lower the amount of weapons to 50 a month. And what are our tanks? They're here. They're trying to take Madrid back, but we're not going to let them. We're going to have this guy just kind of go fight this one stack. And it looks like they're very, very close to actually cutting off Barcelona from the rest of Republican Spain. So, I mean, the war is going pretty much as well as I would expect it. And I think I actually did figure out how to actually make a new theater. So what we're going to need to do is, let's look at this guy. Yeah, so you can right there, this new theater. I mean, that would have been... Somehow he just never decided to select armies and do that. So there we go. So we will set this to being the Eastern Front. And these guys up here are the Western Front. Which makes sense. Western Front. As once again, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this actually does anything. If anything, these guys on the Eastern Front should be the ones with high priority. But I don't know if having more does anything or just makes everything a little bit more organized. But we don't have a lot of brigades still, which is kind of an issue. Insufficient resources. We still need chromium. How would we just get some from, like, Yugoslavia? There we go. Yeah, there we go. We have a surplus now. Sadly, that does cost us civilian factories. We only have 32 right now. Can we build more civilian factories? We can't. We're building so many things. And actually, AA guns. I mean, it would be nice to have them, but, you know, we're not at war yet, so we can kind of just ignore that. Let's build some civilian factories up here. Kind of wish we weren't building consumer goods, but... I mean, that's because we're a partial mobilization. Yeah, just having a war economy would be nice. We don't have enough military points for that, political power. And we still need to adjust our light panzers to actually have light panzers in them, because I completely screwed that up last time. And are we building any light? We're building heavy panzer divisions. We'll train up to... actually, no. We'll train up a handful of light panzers as well. Because right now we are... I mean, we're trying to replace these guys with heavy tanks. We're not even building a lot of heavy tanks right now. We're only getting 2.9 a week. And we need 919. We kind of need a lot of things. Unsurprisingly. Is there anything that we don't really need? Yeah, we'll get rid of one plane. We'll try to put more stuff in the military. We need 9,700. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of stuff we need. We're only getting 73 a day. So is this going to go down? Yeah, it is. I think we need more... I mean, we can't even get more military factories. All we can do is try to make them at least more efficient. France and Britain have announced... Okay, so it looks like France has joined the Allies, which is fine. Auschwitz, we still cannot do. We don't have enough manpower on the field. Anti-communist Eastern Pact or treaty with the USSR. I mean... Add 12. Let's get some French forts. We'll do that then. Kind of protect these guys here. And how are they doing in Spain? Not doing that well, so we'll try to kind of reinforce. I don't think we actually need to see it. Also, I don't know why does it keep turning on night and day? I don't want night and day mode on. This guy's just kind of screwed. Just kind of completely surrounded by enemy troops. We'll try to, you know, relieve the pressure. It'd be nice if this guy would actually attack with us, but he's not going to do that. And I think most of these guys are training, right? They should be. Yeah, they're all training. They're all exercising. Just get some more experience going. Can we deploy some more troops? We can deploy a nice amount of infantry. But these guys actually aren't getting any of their supplies. So we will deploy all these troops on the line. Where do we need them most? The French border, I think, looks pretty much a-okay. We'll split the army actually in half. We'll have half go here. And then the other half will go to the southern Polish front. I mean, they are slightly different purples, but they're so similar. Is there a way I can change the color? I don't think so, which kind of sucks. But now, do we have enough troops for Auschwitz? We still don't. How do I see how many men I have on the field? Free manpower. Yeah, it looks like we should have enough. And I feel like, if anything, this upper area over here is actually a little bit too well fortified, but I'm sure it's fine. We got some delay. Fantastic. Which did what? This organization, which is always nice. The next one is organization +1. Tank speed increases, and it's a half off, so I feel like we might as well get that done. And now let's go into Blitzkrieg or mobile infantry. I think we might go down Blitzkrieg. We have a 1% modifier on research. Fantastic. Definitely going to help us out quite a bit. And if anything, we need to kind of split off the Spanish. We're going to send one Panzer Division up here, try to fight this guy off. Let's see, can we can go to Murcia. Actually, if we can make like just a, you know, just make a break for it and kind of go straight to Murcia. And see if maybe we can just kind of force a quick victory. Okay, so it looks like Italy did win their war against Ethiopia. Nobody is surprised by that. And these are mostly light tanks, so they should go quite fast. Who are these guys? Are these Republican Spain? No, they're Nationalist Spain. Looks like we got another little pocket here. We have a city here, we have a city here, and a city here. As well as Barcelona. And this one here. Oh, there's like the guys there. Well, I mean, it looks like they're backing off. We are winning. It does have a green marker there. But we just made the front a lot bigger just by sending a tank in. So maybe we did do something productive. But I'm kind of guessing we didn't. We'll go fight this one stack over there. I mean, we are slowly winning. Battle lasts another 4 days, which is quite long. It's just one tank division. But their organization is quite low. You actually are winning. Quite a bit, actually. There we go. We took Murcia. You guys just kind of stay here for now. Okay, so let's go over here to Malaga. Try to take that city. Just try to reinforce that attack there. Battle plans with no assigned units. Well, I mean, all of you should be assigned to this. No, it's doing that thing where, like, why does it want to... Yeah, no, it should be a continuation of that, but it doesn't want to do a continuation of that. Fine, delete this plan then. And have everybody do this. Just kind of sweep along. No one here with a battle plan. I don't know. Well, nobody's technically on the border with the Luxembourg, but that's fine. Just delete the Luxembourg front line then. 7-3. So where's there nobody doing things? Oh, on this front line here? I guess we'll delete the front line then. If it doesn't need to be there, we'll just kind of hold the defensive line. So where's our tank? Our tank's right here. We are winning slowly. No, now we're actually losing. Are we going to lose this war? Can we send more volunteers? You have 2 already there, 3 limited by your number of divisions. So we can send like an infantry, but that's not a lot. It looks like there's way more Soviet troops than we could ever... There's a lot of Soviets. Maybe I completely screwed everything up by sending this tank over. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised by that. let's go back here. This tank's still trying to do something there. How about you just kind of try to go home? Yeah, we have basically nothing right now. Which kind of, like, you know, really sucks. Yeah, cut down on tank production. We don't need that many tanks. We need more infantry equipment. Because we needed a lot of rifles. We need lots and lots and lots of rifles. Yeah, okay, no, let's kind of close that. Somehow we're winning here. Okay, so they're attacking us with a cavalry unit, which aren't too strong, I imagine. I'm not actually too sure about the strength of the cavalry units. We can modify our government, fantastic political advisors. I think we want to go for a war economy. So right now we have 10-10, early mobilization. Just makes everything worse. Yeah, let's just start going for a war economy now. We have 32, so did that do anything? I think we might be making more rifles or something. December 11th at 1 o'clock, we'll have 77 more rifles, but still nowhere near enough. Production efficiency. We need to see production efficiency tax. As soon as a lot of these are done, 3 things can be done tomorrow. Can we get... Yeah, industry. We desperately need industry bonuses. I feel like I've definitely been lacking behind here. Oil plants. This is for... Also for 36. We definitely need these ones. Construction speed 10%. Yeah, let's get this stuff done now. Probably should have actually been focusing on that since the beginning, but... Yeah, this is kind of a mess. It's kind of a Westwall's been finished. Industrial effort. Add 2 civilian factories in 3 places, which is nice. Still not enough troops to get Auschwitz, so we might as well do this. I don't know when Auschwitz annexed in real life. I think it was it like 38-ish, I think? I might be like 100% wrong on that. But okay, let's try to get our forces back home. By having this little area, we've actually kind of drawn out Republican forces to kind of try to get us in that. Please don't attack me. Thank you. Let me get back home. Are you still assigned to this army? You are, but you're actually not really doing anything. I'm still hoping that these guys can get something done. Modify. Offer military access. And how is stuff going over here in the United States? We have 17% there. We're also trying to boost it in Finland, I think it was. No, China and Turkey. 24%. Still want to be invited to a faction. And I think as soon as we get a majority... I don't think these guys have elections, do they? Oh no, February of 39. That's a while from now. But hopefully by February of 39, we'll actually have enough people to actually vote in a fascist party. These guys do not have elections. They're 20% fascist. And then the United States, their next election is in November of 40. And hopefully by then, maybe we'll have a majority here. But we might have to start to stage a coup to get the United States to join our side. But we'll definitely try that. Probably want to be at 40 or 50%. Assuming it's probably not going to be 1940 by the time that happens. Can we deploy more troops? No, we're still trying to build a lot of SS divisions. Who was even in the SS division? They're motorized infantry. Do we need this many motorized infantry? I don't even think we do. We'll cut down on that at least a little bit. And what do they need? Like, what motorized infantry? Can I see what, like, equipment they would need? They would need probably, like, half-tracks or something. No, look at the wrong thing. Production. Yeah, motorized infantry. They need these things. They need a lot of them. And these all guys are getting... Yeah, might as well put them in Palmer. No harm, no foul. And we can already get some heavy panzers, light panzers, SS divisions. deploy a lot of guys right now. So, you know, let's do it. And we'll put all of these guys on the border with Belgium. Just, you know, be ready to blitzkrieg when we need to. And is that enough for Auschwitz? Still not. It's still not enough people. They want a dumb amount of soldiers. How many is this? $666,000. Is there just something I'm not getting about? There's 550,000 in divisions on the field. Not too sure. Okay, what's this? So we have 200 convoys. We have no air experience or no navy experience. Can we train with our navies? I'm not even too sure. And what is our Air Force doing? We haven't even looked at them, really. Interwar fighters, interwar bombers. We might as well get at least some fighters in here. Okay. Set force limit. We can have 1,200 planes here, so let's set the force limit, I guess, like 400. Then I'm assuming they're going to get kind of filtered in here. And I think with these two, we can combine them into one stack. Where else do we have planes? We have planes over here in East Germany. Tactical bombers. We might as well combine these guys to one bigger stack, and then just kind of have this be increased to 300. Also, it can hold 1,200, so we're fine there. Okay, so we see where else are there planes? Just naval bombers in here, which kind of makes sense. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, there's naval bombers there. Fighters, tactical bombers. Once again, tactical bombers might as well be in the same thing. Some close air support there as well. And you guys might as well relocate to Western Germany. I mean, I think I at least put you guys there, right? Or do I have to send you to like an air base specifically? Yeah, you guys go to the Rhineland. Just go into the border with France, because I imagine that they would have a little bit more of a trouble than we know with the Polish Air Force. Get another bomber here. We still can't do that until they deploy. Let's combine them into one stack. And then here we can also... Oh, don't get close. Modify the force limit. Just go make the force limit bigger. And I think that was basically all the planes, right? Western Germany. I mean, I don't really know what they're doing, but they're just kind of sitting around, and that's fine. What are you guys doing? Close air support. Just increase these numbers. Make them bigger. And I'm pretty sure planes will just kind of get filtered in there. Let's see, where are those bombers? There they are. Okay, we don't have any planes to be stationed in reserves. That's fine. Absolutely A-okay. And how long until industrial efforts is done? It's halfway over. We have about a month left, so about February. Actually, it'd be about March, but that's fine. Oh, we have free military factories. Fantastic. We have one more. Let's get some more tanks then. Yeah, we're only getting a handful of planes a month. 3.61 close air support planes a month is, you know, not a lot. What is this? Very low supplies. Well, yeah, it's probably because they're completely surrounded. I can't believe... I think I've lost Spain for... I think I'm the reason Spain... or Nationalist Spain lost. You guys are just kind of stuck, I'm assuming? Try to reinforce his army. Yeah, sorry, Nationalist Spain. I think I kind of screwed that over for you. My bad. There's actually is an Italian army here, so they finally got volunteers. But clearly it wasn't enough to actually help win the war. Will Italy join my faction yet? Native 100. They're a major nation. They're not at war. Would they be? I guess they would have been. Would they have been more likely to join the war if I called them in when they were fighting Ethiopia? I mean, I guess so. That's kind of what the thing implies, but... The shortage will last for about half a year while we're training up new troops. That's fine. Absolutely okay. Like, we have almost as many factories. I mean, we can actually, I think, probably get more infantry equipment if we just do it like this. Just kind of push it straight to the top of the list, because there's one thing we need, it's rifles. And we don't need as many here. And there we go. We'll just kind of try to make as many rifles as as humanly possible, which is a lot of rifles. And this isn't... Okay, it's not bringing this number down, which is nice. Still got about a few more months on a lot of these things. And then you are almost done. I mean, we probably should get... We have army innovations. It doesn't increase this. Civilian factory. But none of these give military factories, disappointingly enough. So maybe we should try to go for the Treaty of the USSR, get the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact going. Puppet Turkey, we could do that. Friend Turkey, alliance with Spain, but I'm pretty sure that has to be... I think that has to be Nationalist Spain. Which would make sense. Still can't do that. Okay. Well, let's try one last Hail Mary. We'll deploy all... Not add troop. We'll deploy all the men we can. Which is just infantry. And see if... Is that enough for... There we go. We can Auschwitz now. So this little amount of men. The 6,000 was all we needed. Yeah, you guys just be ready. I think Poland will be an easier war if you just kind of look at it. It definitely seems like we have an advantage. Right now, we do have 63 brigades. So we have more brigades than Poland, but you know, half of them are on the Western Front. And then you'll be finished in 72 months. So May of 37, we should have this be finished. But I do think that this is going to be a good time to actually end this episode. So if you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.